Hello everyone. How are you this evening or this morning or whatever time of the day you might be watching? Today I have something new to try. So I picked this up today. I went shopping and had a bit of a trawl around the makeup department and I found a new brand that I've never used before. The brand is Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild. And this is the palette that I got, which is a gorgeous pinky purple. Now, the first thing about this, I'd just like to say, is these are like super tamper proof. there was a seal along the side, and I have nail extensions, I have long nails, and there was a seal along the bottom as well. And I am like trying to pick it, and eventually I end up getting a craft knife to try and peel that sucker off because it just was not coming off. You can rest assured that your eyeshadow from Wet n Wild has not been fingered by anybody before you buy it, for want of a better phrase. And the colours are really lovely, and it's so cute because they actually stamp each colour with where on your eye you're supposed to put it. So I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, whether it will focus. It helps us newbies out when we're trying makeup to give us an idea where to use it. So I'm dying to give this a go because the colours are really, really cute. I'm going to get some, I have foundation on already. I'm wearing LimeLife by Alcone foundation. I'm just going to get some concealer. I love this. This is really lovely. It's a peachy colour which cancels out all that darkness that I have. I have quite thin skin. There's not really an awful lot you can do if you have darkness under your eyes, because it tends to be because your skin is thin. So unless there's a way to make your skin thicker, under eye creams can sometimes reduce it slightly because they moisturize it, they plump it out. And drinking lots of water as well probably help your dark circles. I don't drink enough water. I'm like a lizard, so yeah. And I'm gonna go, I've already done my brows. I've got some brows on here, so I'm going to do just some concealer. I'm gonna go with my lightest shade to use as a base. If I wanted my eyeshadow to last all day, I would use a primer, not a base, or a concealer underneath my eyeshadow. A primer will make it last. And there's some great ones out there. If you have oily eyes, there are some great primers out there which help to lock in the oil and make your eyeshadows last longer. So let's just, I'm just going to use this to make a nice neutral base for my eyeshadow. And this is a wax-based concealer that I'm using right now. So it blends out really nicely with your finger because the warmth of your finger helps to blend the product. I'm just going to do that all over just to get a nice even colour all over my lid and my brow, right up to just underneath my eyebrow. And when you start on your eye with concealer, don't start right up under the eyebrow. Start just below it because you've got more product on your brush when you first put it on, and you don't want a heavy concealer line right under your eyebrow. It's really hard to try and blend that out if you've got too much up under your eyebrow. And I'm going to do it underneath my eye and just get rid of those dark circles as well. I don't want those. I'm going to use my NYX for that, my nice peachy coloured NYX. And this is a lovely creamy formula, so it doesn't crease under the eyes. And here we go with the side. It just like disappears. It's so magical, this stuff. Magic. Dark circles gone. Voila. So I think we've got a good base going on there. So let's try some of these lush colours. I like to go in with my transition shade, and Wet n Wild have labelled it so lovely for you right there. It's transition, and I'm going to get a big soft fluffy brush right there and do in the transition shade. So first thing I like to see is how much goes onto the brush, like how much you have to dab in it to get the product. Ooh, and it's a nice soft, can you see that? Nice soft formula. You only have to touch it which I like that. And let's try this in the transition. And this colour is like a taupe, but it's got like a little rose hue. It's like a rosy taupe. That's what I want to call it. So this is a transition shade. So I'm going to put this all on my lower brow, but above. And this just helps the other colours, as it says, transition, helps the other colours to blend into each other. Actually, there's quite a lot of kickback on this. Like, I'm getting quite a lot of powder on, so you've got to be dead gentle when you dip your brush in. If you go in hard with this stuff, it's just going to everywhere, all over the palette. Let's go with the crease colour next. So I'm going to go for the crease colour, which is the darkest shade. So that is this shade here, and it's got crease written on it so that you know. So I like to put my crease colour, I like to put it here, obviously just in the crease, and I also like to blend it out a little bit here as well, so almost like a V shape. And I'm going to take a slightly smaller fluffy brush, and again, like, it pays the payoff in this, or I should say, yeah, the amount that loads onto the brush. I'm just literally touching this and the brush is loaded up. And then I keep mine quite high because when I shut my eye it disappears. So I want to be able to see the crease colour when my eye is open. So I need to take it quite high above my actual eyelid. Well, that's the best way to go in with the eyeshadow anyway. Just get a tiny amount on your brush and then gradually build it up. Let's do this side. Well, you certainly do not need to dip into this very hard, that's for sure, to get a lot of product on your brush. And this is a cute colour. I'm going to go in with the eyelid colour now, which this has the word eyelid, so that just in case you didn't know where to stick it, that's where it goes. This is not coming off so easy. That's probably because it's a, sometimes you have to work the shimmer shades a little to get them, because there's sometimes there's like a film across it, so you just have to kind of work the shimmer shades a little bit before they come out. Ooh, quite like that colour. Yeah, that's pretty. I like to take my eyelid colour, like a whole eyelid, right up to the crease. Just make my eye look brighter. Let's try the other side. That's a pretty pink colour. Then you have this lovely brow bone. Highlight, brow bone, highlight colour there. I'm liking it so far. Now I don't put too much on my brow, because if I come down too far on my brow, it's going to cancel out the effect I want, which is to give depth to my eye on the brow here. So I just do the smallest amount, and I'm going to take I've even seen people use like really thin angle brushes and just put the smallest amount. So let's see, let's get this going first, because this is another shade that doesn't appear to come off quite so easily. And I'm just going to put the smallest amount just here. Just lifts the brow right there. It just gives brow a little highlight lift right there. I'm going to also use this highlight colour and just brighten up the inner corner as well. Being careful not to go too low. I think it looks weird. It looks weird on me anyway if I go too low with the highlight down here. So I just want to keep it like here and above to make your eye look bright and open. Okay, now I'm going to take an angled brush. I want a thinner one than that, but my favourite one is I used this morning, so I'm going to have to go with that. And I'm going to go for the dark purple colour, the crease colour. I'm going to use that to go underneath. I'm liking these colours so far. And the thing is about this Wet n Wild, it was like $3.99. Like, I don't think I've ever bought an eyeshadow palette for $3.99. Like, ever. I always believe that you get what you pay for, but sometimes you find some little hidden gems out there. And this brand is also cruelty free. There was a little cruelty, oh yeah, there's a little bunny. A little bunny right there that says cruelty free. I don't know if that means it's Leaping Bunny certified. Maybe not, but which is kind of the gold standard. And I might try some of the pink shade, just a tad. Just a little bit of the pink shade under here. Just sort of in the middle, forward, kind of blending it into that purple. And there we go. That is a pretty colour. Let's put some mascara on. I'm not going to put any eyeliner. You could put some black eyeliner. Actually, I might put a tad. Let's put a tad of black eyeliner. I love this. I love liquid eyeliner with an actual brush on the end. It's so much nicer for getting a really fine line because I don't want to overpower the look with a load of black eyeliner. I just want to give my eyelashes a little boost and fill in any gaps. And the same on this side. I hope you can't hear my dog snoring in the background. I'm not sure how good the mic is. If you can hear a weird snoring sound, that is my puppy. My Springer Spaniel puppy snoring. There we are. Let's get some mascara. Ow. This is just plain black with lengthening fibres in it. Excuse my mascara face. There we go. That will do, that'll do. Probably just need to darken up my eyebrows a little bit here. They've got powder on them now. There, that's a bit better. There we go. that is not a bad colour at all. It's a really, really pretty palette. Let's put some lippy on with it. And I'm going to put this pretty, I'm going to go with this pretty shade, which is Dream. Probably even go with the darker colour.
You should have put them on high.
And this lip gloss is lovely. It never feels horrible and tacky.
What?
It just feels really
Boom.
creamy.
Boom.
Creamy and moisturising. So that is my overall review of the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. It's the first time I've tried this product. I was pretty impressed with it. I liked the colour, I liked the way it blended. It was really pretty. I think it's really helpful to have, and really sweet the way they have the names of the different places on your eye that you have to use the eyeshadow. And the additional bonus is that it was only $3.99. So if you haven't tried Wet n Wild, go have a look. I picked mine up in Boots the Chemist at Blue Water Shopping Centre. Nip over and have a look, because they've got some really, really lovely little bits and bobs there. And pretty sure that one of the beauty gurus, could be Jeffree Star, I'm not 100% sure, he reviewed the highlighter that they actually had the highlighter in Boots. I didn't pick it up because I have like a gazillion right now, which I don't even use, so might be something I'll review later. But for now, the eyeshadows are definitely worth a look, so pop out and try one. If you're watching me on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching me on Facebook, please follow me. I will be doing some more product reviews. I haven't decided what I want to do yet. I just go into the makeup department and basically have a trawl around and see what looks interesting and then give it a go. Might do a new creative makeup look next time, so tune in later and see my creative look, whatever that might be. I'm kind of in a butterfly mood. I might do butterfly for my next creative makeup look. Until then, have an amazing time. See you later. Bye.